Hey y'all. Thank you for tuning into my channel, The Life of May. So today I filmed this pretty yet simple cranberry red holiday look. It is Christmas in 4 days, so I was like, why not just film a look? I used all Fenty Beauty products, y'all. Everything except the brow cream and my lashes are Fenty Beauty. When I tell y'all, I racked up in Fenty. I racked up, okay? I went to Sephora and I shopped online, y'all. I completely revamped my entire makeup collection. Like every single thing, damn near every single thing in my makeup collection is now Fenty Beauty. And I'll get more into that in another video. I'm gonna do a Sephora and Fenty Beauty haul. I also picked up some things from NYX. But that's that on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that post notification button so you can be notified whenever I upload. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting with a bare face. I was laughing at that little swoop, y'all. But I'm first gonna start blotting my face with some blotting papers from NYX. And basically, I'm just going to get off any excess oil from my skin. I do use an oil based moisturizer, and I don't want my makeup to be super greasy. So next I'm going to go in with my hydrating primer from Fenty Beauty. This entire look is using Fenty products. Well, everything except my eyebrows and my lashes. Guys, this is my first time using any Fenty products. I literally threw away all my old makeup and I revamped. So I'm going to have a video coming soon with the haul on that. And I'm just making sure that my face is primed, prepped, and ready to go. Next, I'm going to go in with my Vanity Culture eyebrow pomade, and I pretty much got this from one of the ladies who I buy my skincare from. She actually sells this on her website. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know. And it's just a dark brown pomade. I don't like my eyebrows too dark, if that makes sense. So I feel like dark brown does me justice. So first I'm going to take a spoolie and I'm going to brush those brows out, and then I'm going to go in from the bottom and I'm going to just start creating a line on the bottom, and then I'm going to fill in the top and any other parts that need to be filled in. Now guys, for the front of my brows, I like to go in an upward motion because it mimics hair strokes, and I don't like my brows to look too blocky and too just crazy in the front, so it just gives it a better look. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX concealer and I'm going to outline my eyebrows to give it a fresh, cleaned up look. And I'm just going to blend that out. Now guys, when I am outlining the top of my brows, I do not start at the very beginning just because I want to have like that natural look to it. I don't like having like over the top type brows. I like them to look as natural as possible. Then I take my beauty blender and I just blend out that excess on the end. And I also like to take my spoolie and brush out the beginning of my brows and the rest just to blend that pomade in good with my actual hair. And I'm going to repeat and do the same thing to the other brow. Alright guys, so in this step I am just priming my eyelids with some concealer, and I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to spread that out. I am basically prepping my eyes for shadow. And I am using NARS concealer in the shade Amandi. I also use this shade to highlight. And then I'm going to take my face powder from Sephora, and then I'm just going to put that over to set that concealer. Alright, next I'm going to dip into my Fenty Beauty eyeshadow palette, and this is the number 3. It has like a bunch of neutral tones, and I'm going to go in with that dark purple shade that I just showed you guys first, and I'm just going to work that into my crease. And I'm using a this is like a small fluffy brush. I got these brushes off of Amazon, really cheap, y'all, and these, when I tell you these brushes are good quality, they're good quality. So I'm just going to build that color up. Then I'm going to go into that dark brown shade to kind of smoke it out a little bit, and I'm just going to go back and forth in the crease. Now guys, I must say I am no professional. I am a self-taught, I guess I could call myself a makeup artist, but I taught myself how to do my own makeup watching YouTube videos. So if I'm doing something wrong, please don't hold it against me. I'm just doing what I know how to do. So next I'm going to go in with an actual eyeshadow primer to prep for the glitter, or with a shimmer shade that I'm going to use. And then I'm just going to blend it out with a flat brush. And then I'm going to go in with that glittery color that I talked about. Well, I showed you. And then I'm going to put that over that primer. And using that primer really works because it really makes like shimmery or glittery shadows pop. So I love like putting something under just so you can really see it. I'm going to take that fluffy brush, and then I'm just going to blend everything together. That is the key to eyeshadow. Blend, blend, blend. Blend everything together. You want everything to look seamless as possible. And then I'm going to go in with that same purple shade in on the other eye, and I'm going to repeat the process. Guys, I have hooded eyes. If you guys would like a tutorial on eyeshadow for hooded eyes, just leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to make that. Guys, so next I'm gonna line my eyes using the NYX matte liquid liner. It can be really difficult using a liquid liner if you're just starting off, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So right here I actually messed up, and I'm going to show you guys how to fix that with the shadow. So I'm gonna take that same brush, and I'm gonna, well, flat brush, and I'm gonna dip it in that dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna pat over it until basically you can't see it anymore, and voila, it's covered. Now I'm gonna finish my wing liner. this is the tip that I have for people who have hooded eyes like me. When you have hooded eyes and you're doing a wing liner, you do not want to go above where your eye starts to crease, because what you're going to do is you're going to make your eyes look smaller and you're going to take away from the shadow. So make sure that you're staying below the area where your eye creases in order to get the full effect. Alright guys, so I finally got my life together and got these lashes on. So these are my lashes, guys. I will have these lashes available for sale this summer. And next I'm going to conceal under my eyes, and I'm using an oldie but a goodie. I'm using the LA Girls Pro Concealer. Guys, before there was NARS and all these other different types of fancy concealers, there was LA Girls Pro Concealer. Okay, now if you started doing your makeup around the time I started doing mine, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, you had one of these in a concealer shade, a highlighter shade, all that good stuff. So I'm just using that to pretty much conceal like under my eyes and some of my acne scars that are on my cheeks. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just concealing around my mouth. I don't know, for whatever reason, when I put my foundation on, it doesn't really show up as good around my mouth. It tends to fade away. So I like to conceal first around my mouth before I put my foundation on. So next I'm going to take this Pro Filter hydrating foundation from Fenty Beauty. I hope I said that right. But guys, I have very dry skin, and I'm so glad that I found a foundation that actually hydrates my skin, because I do not like a matte finish. So I put two pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put spots all over my face. And then I took a flat top foundation brush, and I'm just going to pat that in. I'm not swiping or going in a circular motion because I really want my skin to soak up that foundation. I like a medium to full coverage foundation, guys, because as you can see, I have acne scarring. I have hormonal acne, so I only get breakouts during that time of the month, or if I eat something that I shouldn't eat. So yeah, I don't really have like a lot of active acne on my face, just acne scarring. So I need a foundation with at least medium coverage to cover up my acne scarring, and as you can see, it did that with and without. Like, I like it. So now I'm just going to move on to the next side, and you guys will see as I finish up this process. Guys, remember to blend your foundation down into your neck. You do not want to be on nobody's pictures looking like you got a mask on, okay? Take that foundation and blend it down to your neck, all right? Alright guys, so next I'm going to take my Match Trio Sticks. I hope I'm saying that right. And basically it is a highlighter, it is a concealer, and it is a what is it, contour in one by Fenty Beauty. So I'm just gonna go and highlight under my eyes first with this matchstick, and then I'm gonna do my chin. I'm also gonna do the bridge of my nose, and then you're gonna see me highlight the center of my forehead. And then I'm going to go over top of that with my liquid concealer by NYX, again in the shade Armandi. And I'm just going to go over top so this can blend out smoothly. And you don't have to do this. Then I'm going to spray some setting spray onto my sponge. I like it to be a little damp. And then I'm going to blend that concealer out. Now, for those of you who don't know, concealer, the purpose of concealer and contour is to adds dimensions back to your face. When you put on foundation, foundation gives you a blank canvas and it takes away any dimensions that you may have in your face. And so concealing and highlighting, well, concealer is highlighter, but highlighting basically puts those dimensions back into your face. Highlighting specifically on these parts of your face is just, those are places where the light hits. So you want those places to stand out, okay? That is why we highlight. Alright guys, so I'm going to take that dark color in the trio sticks and I'm basically going to use that to contour. I cannot remember what the name of this one is right at the top of my head, but I'll be sure to have it in my video when I do a haul. And I'm going to contour the cheeks, my cheekbones, I'm going to contour my forehead, I'm going to contour my jawline, and I'm also going to contour my nose. And this is just going to make my face look snatched, y'all. I love contouring. I don't know how I used to do makeup without contouring, but I cannot live without a good contour. And then I'm just going to take an angled brush and I'm going to blend that out across my face. So here guys, I just sprayed my beauty blender with some setting spray and I'm just going to blend that contour out. I want everything to run together smoothly. I don't want any lines of demarcation or anything crazy. And then I'm going to take my Precise Blender by Fenty Beauty and I'm just going to blend out that contour on my nose. And when you're blending contour on your nose, make sure you blend up towards your jawbone because you want to make sure you really give your nose a nice chiseled look. Now I'm going to take my setting powder by Fenty Beauty in the shade Banana and I'm going to set my under eyes. Now if you are a dry skin girl like me, I would recommend setting with a brush. Just because sometimes you can go OD when you're trying to set with a blender, and it can also it could just look a little harsh, you know, if you have dry skin or just in general. So I would recommend going in with a brush. So I'm going to dip my brush in the powder and then I'm going to tap most of it off, and then I'm going to pat that into my skin. Now I don't bake because I don't want to be out here looking crazy. I literally just put that on my skin. So one thing you want to do, you want to make sure that your concealer is set before you bake. You don't want your under eyes creasing on you. So that's what I just did with the blender. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Pat it in and then tap off the excess. Because like I said, guys, I do not bake. I just like to set it. So now I'm going to put that setting powder everywhere that I put the concealer. Alright guys, so next I'm going to take this gigantic eyeshadow palette that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to take that dark color and I am going to bronze with it. So I just want to add a little bit of depth to my cheeks, and I'm going to go in, and as you can see I put too much on one side, so I'm going to show y'all how I fix that. So I just go in with a powder brush and I just dust that off. Easily fixed. And then I'm going to go in with this, it's kind of like a dark, like a plum, I guess, kind of color. And I'm just going to dab that onto my cheeks just to give it a little, just to add a little color to my face. Guys, I just started getting into like blushes. Like, I don't know, like I just like adding color to my face now. So now I'm going to take that last trio stick, which is a highlighter, y'all. Oh my god, this is so pretty against like brown skin tones. So I'm just going to put this on my face, and then you'll see me blend it in with my finger. And I'm going to do that to both sides. So I'm going to take that same highlighter stick and I'm going to highlight underneath my brow bone. Take my face powder by Sephora, and then I'm just going to set my entire face a little bit just so everything can blend together seamlessly. I forgot what shade I'm in because I'm trying out a new powder, but I will have it linked in my haul video. And guys, I have a mole underneath my eye, but of course you're not gonna be able to see it because my makeup is covering it up. So I like to go in with my liquid liner and I like to make that mole prominent on my face. And then I'm gonna go in with that same highlighter stick and I'm gonna highlight the tip of my nose and also the middle of my nose. Then I'm going to set my face with some setting spray. So I'm taking a dark brown lip liner by NYX, and then I'm trying to figure out what shade of red I want to use. So that's what you'll see me trying to decide here. FYI, I'm using a matte lipstick in the shade Sin by MAC. Now, I love matte lipsticks just because I feel like they stain the lips. They stay on longer. They don't come off with every single thing you eat or drink. So, with using a matte lipstick, you want to make sure that your lips are moisturized, okay? Put you some lip chaps, Vaseline, something on up under your matte lipstick. So something else I like to do that is completely optional, I like to take my concealer and I like to go around my lips to clean up my lipstick, you don't want your lipstick bleeding all over your lips and just that's not cute. You want to make sure your lips are uniformed, okay? So I'm going to dip back into that eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this golden champagne color and I'm going to put it in my tear duct. I feel like doing this will wake up any makeup look, and it just adds like a pop of color to your eyeshadow. I love, love, love doing this. Whether I do color or not, I always put a shimmery gold in my tear duct. And then I'm going to dip back into my Fenty palette, that dark purple shade, and I'm going to go under my, I'm going to go on my waterline. I got my makeup did last year for my birthday, and my makeup artist did this, and it really made a difference in my eyeshadow look. So it just, yeah, it just gives you like a pop of color under your eye, and I have been doing this ever since.